Hello, myself Dr. M. Laxmidevi, Associate Professor in the Department of CSCDS at Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. In this video lecture, we'll see some of the definitions and terminologies associated with structures and unions. So, structure and union both are user-defined data types. So, first let us see the definition of structure. In C programming, structure is a user-defined data type which allows us to group together variables of different data types under a single name. So this grouping of variables, it makes it convenient to organize and represent complex data structures in a more meaningful way. So structures provide a way to create a record or container that can hold related pieces of information. So that is why this is the definition of the structure. So structure is a user-defined data type which allows us to group together variables of different data types under a single name. For example, this is how you declare a structure or define a structure. Struct keyword followed by the name of the structure, and inside this, these are the members of the structure. At the end, we need to put a semicolon here. So this is how you can define a structure. Then after that, inside the main function, so we declare a structure variable as we do for a normal variable. So this is other way of defining a structure. So here at the end itself we declare the structure variable also. So here structure variable is S1. So as soon as the structure definition is completed, here itself we write the structure variable also. Next one, nested structure. So what is the concept of nested structure? Means a structure inside another structure is called as nested structure. So it refers to a structure which is defined within another structure. So this allows us to create a hierarchy or composition of data structures where one structure contains another as one of its members. So members of the nested structure, they can be accessed by using dot operator within the outer structure. So there are different ways. So structure can be nested in the following different ways. First one is by using separate nested structure, and the next one is by using embedded nested structure. We'll see one by one. First one by separate nested structure. In this method, two structures are created here, but the dependent structure should be used inside the main structure as a member. For example, consider this example. So struct employee. So here this is the main structure, dependent structure. Inside this, we are declaring the variable of this structure. So that is, this is the independent one and this is the dependent structure. So inside the main structure, we are declaring the variable of this structure. So here in this, we have only one member. There are two members here, one of which is a variable, this has the data type char, whereas this has the data type struct employee. So struct employee is defined here. So here it has three variables or three members, you can say. So one is of integer type, next is char type, the last one is integer type. So in this way we can define nested structure. Next one is by embedded nested structure. So using this method, it allows us to declare structure inside a structure and it requires fewer lines of code as compared to the previous one. So struct organization, this is a main structure you can see here. So in this structure we have defined another structure also, struct employee. So struct employee has three members and at the end we are declaring the variable of this structure. And this is the end of this main structure. This is the end of this structure organization. So embedded nested structure is defining a structure inside another structure. Here employee structure is defined inside another structure named organization, and previous one which we have seen is by separate nested structure. That means we declare the variable of type structure inside another structure. So that is how you can define and declare variables for nested structure. Next one is enumeration. So what is enumeration here? It is also a user defined data type in C programming language. It is used to assign integral constants. So because of this, a program becomes easy to read and maintain. So keyword enum is used to declare an enumeration here. So this is a simple program to use enumerated data type or to declare enumerated data type. So in this we have used enum is a keyword followed by the variable enum name, and inside this, inside the curly brackets, we need to declare the constants. So here, for example, consider inside the main function we have declared a variable of type enum day, and if you assign Saturday here and if you try to print the value of this variable, then you will get the output as 5 here. Why? Because so this assumes a value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it has a value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So in this way you can use your own user-defined data type defined in the form of enumeration to assign names to integral constants. Next one is typedef. So what is typedef? It is not a data type, but it is a keyword, you can say, which is used to create new type names for the existing data type. So it is used to create, or it is used to give alias name for the existing data type. So this can make the code more readable, maintainable and abstract by giving descriptive names to data types. So typedef, it does not create a new data type, it simply provides alias for existing one. For example, consider this one. So generally we write int age. So here age is an integer variable. So for this, if we precede it by typedef, so this becomes a user-defined data type. So this becomes a user-defined data type, and then with the help of this, you can declare the variables for this one. So variable of age is a person age, and then you can assign integer values to this. So in this way, you can make use of the keyword typedef. Next one is union. So union and structure, so both are user-defined data types, but there is a small variation in union and structure. So it is a collection of variables of different data types in the same memory location. So in the union, there are different members in the union, so which has, or the data type of each member is different in union also. So data type, the size of the member which occupies the largest size in the memory. So that is the memory which is allocated to this union. So memory allocated is shared by individual members of the union. Altering the value of any one of the members will alter other member values also. So only one member can be accessed at a time. Only the first element of the union can be initialized. So these are some of the properties of unions. Next, let us see the difference between structure and union. Structure is a user-defined data type which is available in C, which allows us to combine data items of different kinds. Structures are used to represent a record, whereas union is a special data type which is available in C, so that allows storing different data types in the same memory location. So this is the main difference between structure and union. So thus in this way we have seen the various definitions and terminologies associated with structures and unions. In the next video lecture, we'll see some more concepts of C programming. Until then, thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.